You see this room?
It looks like we are heading for a repeat of this scene in Pune that we filmed earlier this year.
They shouldn't be drilling right now. They should stop drilling right now.
A large crowd of residents sounding off during a special Hawaii County Council meeting held in Pahoa on the topic of geothermal energy.
The well is being drilled as of March 1st. Now, is anyone going to tell us this?
Hundreds of opponents of the industry packed the high school cafeteria to document what they saw are the health problems and poor quality of living next to the noisy Pune geothermal venture power plant.
You're going to have to admit to the property owners, to the businesses, what they have been exposed to and what they are exposed to.
Now the Hawaii County Council will schedule another hearing, most likely in Pune once again, this time on the topic of geothermal drilling.
You know, it is totally unacceptable to say that it's okay for it to happen at 2 o'clock in the morning, or 4 o'clock in the morning, or 5 o'clock in the morning. When you're talking about a residential area, although zone agriculture, where you have families that work and children that needs to go to school, it's just not acceptable.
County Council Chair Dominic Yagong introduced a bill to put a stop to well drilling in the nighttime hours. Residents living near the Pune geothermal venture power plant have complained about the noise during the most recent round of drilling. Bill 292 made it all the way to its final reading at the council, but it was nearly derailed at the last minute by the same concerns that were brought out when the bill passed first reading. This video is from that discussion on October 4th.
But could we have done it when the drilling was happening? Absolutely not. I think we would be sued, because at that time we would be overstepping our boundaries. But if the county council sets a rule now, it means for any future drilling.
If the bill is signed by, whether or not the bill is signed or not signed, as it takes effect, it does not adversely affect any validly held permits. This bill is not retroactive. No bill that we passes reaches back in time and says something you're doing is right or wrong or anything else. This bill is from the date of approval forward. I want everyone in the public to understand it. And it will not adversely affect any validly held permit.
The council questioned PGV plant manager Mike Kaleikini about the current permit to drill.
The permit that you received was to be able to drill, and you did drill, and now that you have concluded that, does that mean that GRP2 permit is now POW? So if you want to drill again, you'd have to come in for GRP3? Yes?
GRP2 allows us to go to 60 megawatts. Okay. We do not need any additional permits.
Okay.
There's other permits to request to drill additional.
Okay. And I think that's a clarification that we wanted to provide, and that is that the GRP2 is a current contract which allows PVG to go up to 60 megawatts. So obviously we cannot retro if we do pass Bill 292. So that would allow you to continue to if you do end up going up to 60 megawatts. So, but the clear question I want to ask is, do you have, if you were to drill 3 weeks from now, would you have to go back to the commission or for the DOH and receive another permit to drill 3 weeks from now? Or does your current contract allow you to drill 3 weeks from now?
We would need to get additional permits from Department of Health, Department of Land and Natural Resource, and depending if it's an injection well, the EPA and also the DOH.
According to Dave Smith of Big Island Now news website, there have been no amendments to the bill addressing those possible legal concerns. Because of the concerns, the council voted 5-3 in favor of holding the hearing at a time and date to be announced.